Matt Farrell. Landale has had a couple of good moments. Tucker and Wilson. Reed jumping against Landale, and we're underway. This is Farrell. Good energy, Mitch Creek. That's what he does. Pablo Prigioni was talking about this. Shot only 28% from downtown. Here's Reed from downtown. Nothing but net this year. Gerson Rosas hired as the new general manager. Farrell driving and hitting. Here come the Bucks. Deep three is good. Jop gonna try another one. This one uses all. And a Poggi with the pull. Creek on the drive, and he finishes through contact.
Okay, the times are changing. Obviously, LA, the hot spot. Let's send it back over to the Cox Pavilion.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, the Clippers, the
player on Milwaukee's team. Bledsoe struggled, in the playoffs periodically, and it was Brogdon whose play was critical. So that's a big coveted shots in the league, but the amount of times guys step on the sideline is incredible.
Bryant with the stare down three, good. Elijah Bryant out of Elon. Inside battle with the putback. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter play. Mumford. Nice backdoor cut by Colson for the layup.
Tremendous pass.
Group, and I don't know that the Knicks have interest, but they couldn't do a deal for him until into the season. So I think, given that teams have sort of draft picks and some young players to create opportunities to bring in a Jimmy Butler.
Monitoring consistently Russell's situation, but what else is on your mind?
Well, I think Kyle's in that 14th spot, that 15th spot. Now I think Carmelo is a consideration in some places.
Something I've seen in the last 20.
There's an owners meeting here in the city. Or is there anything particular on the agenda that strikes you?
Well, I think what's going to be interesting is that conversation.
Such a leader in the diversified field, whether it's on the court or off the court. It's a very humbling to be a part of this league. It's a very special.
This evening, working on his game. How do you project the rest of the team now moving forward? I mean, last year was
so we're going to play smaller, up-tempo, open floor, dynamic style. Defensively, we're going to be very creative with a lot of switching, and a lot of the moves that we've made this summer have been to complement Carl. A lot of defense, a lot of talent. And to be fair, myself and the whole organization has to take a step forward, and we need an identity, and we need to have success.
Puzzle correct, and it starts at the top. Ownership, VP of basketball operations, GM. Every single position's got to be one of strength.
And play and get in the gym. That's why you see so many kids improve. I'll tell you this, R.J. Barrett has got to get in.
We're going to put him to work, no doubt.
Get ready, this is your first day.
I love it, this is awesome.
It's just the beginning,
Time of my life.
And
Get to talk to Dorisburg.
Exactly.
A direction that was so far from where he released it.
Jop with a nice block. Out to Bonzi Colson for three. Got it.
NBA fans love the legends, but they also want to see the constant influx of new talent, new names.
Against my Warriors.
I'm just saying,
it
came to me at the end of that Federer match. Remember when Tyson had the classic line in the ring after a quick knockout? How dare these guys challenge me with they're just as good as dead. None of those guys would say that, but it sort of applies to these legends of tennis.
Steve Kerr in his first 5 years as the head coach.
Okogie a little out of control underneath. Bucks on the move, trying to cut into that 11-point lead and a room service layup. That's a team player.
More than popcorn.
That's a team player.
Oh, see, he's trying to.
We got those sour treats for you.
He's the rookie with the rookie details. I love it.
Ball player that would calmly walk up to officials while debating calls and say, "Was that your primary zone or was that your secondary?"
Yes, that's right.
Were you the slot guy on that call? Underway here in the third quarter. Naz Reid kicks it out to Jop. The corner three, side pocket, good.
Individual 6 to 8 minutes of defense I've ever seen played.
Doris, I think it was you and I that did a game between Houston and Minnesota this year in Minneapolis. And now looks like he's gone.
I've always liked Tyus Jones. I thought there were times where he was quite effective at the point guard position for this team. I don't think he's a starting point guard, Mark. I think he's certainly a backup point guard, but he can be steady, he can make shots, he can absolutely run an offense, get the...
Barrel the cross-court find. DJ, spin that tune.
His first few. Finally gets one to go.
Got 36% on his threes. McLaughlin, Sterling Brown back in the ballgame. He was shaken up in the first half. Brown bullies his way to the bucket using that. He kind of looked like a red carpet type of person to me.
Doesn't interest me. My daughter has been after me to take her. I said, I don't think they're going to put you on a red carpet.
5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 1-2. It'll be Charlotte taking on the Chinese national team after this. Murphy took the contact and became one of the indelible images of the season, not just for the Timberwolves, but league-wide. Murphy inside, another three-point play. Carroll missed everything in the corner. Bryant on the break.
Remember him?
Yeah, and Wani, his son.
That's correct.
Murphy with a nice spin move. Got it again. Duke. In their first meeting, Martin with the pick. And room service at the other end.
Or an official check.
Yeah. 2:10 to go. Wide open three by Bryant is good. He's a Swiss Army knife type for the Bucks. Nice steal by Xavier Munford. They got a 3-on-1, and Bryant with the finish. Kogi working against Luke May. Took him off the bounce and finished with the right hand.
Oh, nice play.
After making that layup, here's Jop on the baseline. Extra pass, and the bucket good. McLaughlin with Wilson back out to Munford. The side pick and roll. And Mumford with a nice
When
mid-range.
you go to their practice facility, spaced out deep are 6 different spots on the floor where they are sprinting to.
Something that's worked for him. Worked in Atlanta, worked in Milwaukee. Nice little Euro step through traffic.
Is that his second? I would assume he won it the first time in Atlanta.
I think he did that year. They went 60-22. Nice in and out dribble with the off. Munford, quick move. Great dish to the baseline three, good. Be a esteemed shooting coach. And you could hear him yelling, find the heat, find the heat. And there's the heat. Guys watching everywhere.
I don't want to challenge Rasheed.
Nice tip in and follow.
It's money. I've seen him go back and forth amongst those 6 spots with spot shooting, and I know it's a different deal. But Mark, what you learn, they just, you've got to evolve if you're Milwaukee. I can't wait to see what Giannis does in the offseason because you know this.
He keeps coming back there.
We think about LeBron as a young player and how he pursued greatness. Giannis is doing the exact same thing.
And Sterling Brown now. Mitch Creek backing his defender down. Good move and one. Him on social media.
Oh yeah, he
throwing
had
a football some 70-something yards. I think it went 75 yards. Bucket good 1-point game. Elijah Bryant now at 27 for the night. 5 of 6 from downtown. And Minnesota Creek has a mismatch. Kicked it back out. Good ball movement. Okogie passed up the shot. McLaughlin, bang, bang. Working against Jock Landale. Creek. Mitch Creek.
They play Mark.
Here's Bryant. What a move. Oh, a lot of sauce on that one. First team All West Coast Conference in 2018. Sterling Brown had it blocked. Got a little 2-for-1 situation now. McLaughlin, wow. Handle. Last year's champs, the Portland Trailblazers. Put back good by Landon, being evaluated each possession. And that's going to do it. Final score, Minnesota winning 100-91.